Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon. Thank you so much for choosing to stop by the video today and prepare for a change of pace in more ways than one. Now, what I did, I created a stream clan during a recent live stream across my page and the Clash of Clans Facebook page. We got players in and we challenged them to 3-star one of my fully maxed out Town Hall 14 bases with a ground army. That's right, because Galadon is sick and tired of watching air attack after air attack and Champion 1, Lalo, dragons of all kinds floating around. I want to see some ground and pound. So what I did was I offered some gold passes using Amazon gift cards for anybody that could drop a 3-star on any of my varying in difficulty bases. I will say that some of these are easier than others, but they had to 3-star these bases with a ground-based army. You can bring a few air troops, but the primary army attack has to be ground, and in this case, Dark Punisher brought my favorite Queen Charge hybrid, but with a bit of a change of pace, the Flame Flinger, or Flicker, or whatever that thing is over there. I'm not a big fan, I'll admit right now. I'm not a big fan of this. It is incredibly slow, and even if it is effective, the fact that it is so slow, it just crawls around and takes forever to attack, just really subtracts from the excitement of an attack, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think it should be deleted from the game, but that's just my opinion. Okay, let's move on and talk about this beautiful Queen Charge hybrid. And yes, fine, the Flame Flinger did a great job up there of creating a big gap funnel in that base, so it's really obvious where you're going to see the hogs and the miners move in from, but the way it did it was with very little style or grace. So I'm just saying. All right, Archer Queen does a great job getting in after the Town Hall. I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful funnel right here on both sides, and you know it's going well. Now, this, of course, was kind of what I expected to see. The good news is it's not the only amazing ground 3-star that we saw during this live stream. And also, if you out there feel like you could do it, get into one of my future live streams, because I will be offering this same deal in the future, likely for ground attacks again, because I still have had my fill of air attacks. But let's get back to this, because it was so much fun to watch other players than Tribe get out there and show some skill in attacking. And I have to say, it really opened my eyes to the remainder of the Clash community, way wider than just the whole Champion 1 Tribe Gaming World Championship competition, where there's just so much focus on going full tryhard, making sure they pick up the 3-star, and maybe a little less style, a little less finesse or flair or originality. And that is definitely what we saw in these attacks during this live stream. There were several attacks that did not quite make the cut, 80%, 90+%, that were using super wizards, super archers. There was one guy that tried with a barge style attack, and he did pretty well, but not quite a 3-star. Maybe in a future episode we can feature those really strange attacks. And I also want to get together some World Championship strength bases and see if these casual players can 3-star the non-casual bases. Speaking of casual, I'm going to casually mention, use code Galadon because it helps out the channel a great deal. You guys know that I talk about it a lot, but this is just your friendly weekly reminder that you need to put in code Galadon every 7 days, and half of the money goes to charity, and it keeps the channel going. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe and like and use code Galadon. Okay, so yes, Dark Punisher was the first player of several that got the 3-star, and he did it with Queen Charge hybrid. So immediately I said, from now on, I don't want to see air, and I don't want to see Queen Charge hybrid. Let's see if we can see some more unusual attacks than this one, because I kind of figured, yes, okay, this is the second most popular attack. Next to anything ground is Hog Riders and Miners. Well, up came another challenger in the name of Eternal Lights, and you'll notice this is one of Itsu's famous bases right here, and you'll also notice that we've got Super Wizards, P.E.K.K.A. Smash with Witches, and this is exactly what I was talking about. I wanted to see something different and unusual, and of course these players, they never knew which base I was going to put up. I had 6 or 8 different bases that I was rotating throughout the live stream, and they only had a few seconds to take a look at the base and then get the attack going. I mean, just to get in and get to the challenge was a challenge, because we had 50 players, about 48 of them online, and most of them were high-ranked players who were trying to get in and crush the Town Hall 14 that Galadon had. So here goes Eternal Light with, again, and you'll notice a theme starting to develop here, a beautiful and pretty much flawless funnel that's going to guide the rest of these troops in. And I've talked about this for years, and it holds true in Champion 1 and in Silver 9 and everywhere in between. If you can get an effective funnel going. That is going to increase your chances of a successful attack exponentially, right? Obviously. And look at these super wizards. This was fun to watch. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Excitement, different, unusual, not the meta. And maybe Eternal Light is out there tripling bases all of the time with this exact same army. I mean, that's the great thing about it. I have such a narrow scope when I'm looking at Tribe and its few opponents and seeing what they do. These are the attacks that I get excited about, and this is again why I keep going back to the need for the Clash of Clans team to expand the meta, to nerf air a little bit, or at least boost ground so that we can see more of a variety of attacks. I don't know about you guys, but yes, some of the World Championships were exciting because the games, the wars were close, but overall, to watch those air attacks over and over and over again is repetitive. It's not that exciting, it's not as engaging, and I'll be honest, ground attacks just are more fun to watch. I don't know what it is about watching these ground troops work through a base, but I love it every single time. It feels like the old days maybe of Clash of Clans when you see P.E.K.K.A.s, you see golems, you see bowlers out there crushing buildings. That's what I think Clash is about, and I want to see the meta expand and be more dynamic and more varied in the near future, and I really think it will be, hopefully, before Town Hall 15. And the reason I say that is because I do believe the next World Championships, the 2022 World Championships, will take place before Town Hall 15 is released, but after a significant update or two are dropped on the community and hopefully will change the gameplay in Clash of Clans forever. You heard me right. Okay, speaking of changing my mind forever, let's watch Bashar roll in here with Mass Hog Riders, which, you know, okay, fine. It's not the most unusual attack, and I did see some cool attacks that unfortunately I do not have recorded, including super bowlers. We had another 3-star from Batman and yet another 3-star from a player named Swirls that did not make today's video, unfortunately. But again, I promise you guys, if you tune into my live streams at fb.gg/realgaladongaming, there will be many future opportunities to wipe Galadon out and earn a gold pass in the process. Now, I wanted to include this attack because it was a little bit unusual. Look at the number of sneaky goblins that Bashar is bringing, and watch the patience right here before he deploys the healers. This Archer Queen is going to make her commitment to go off to the right-hand side, and then the healers roll in. So much patience, and again, a beautiful self-created funnel by the Archer Queen. Once she's committed to go right, he drops in the baby dragon to complete the funnel, and the Archer Queen is going to head in and grab the value that we need her to get from, say, taking out the Warden statue and, of course, the Eagle and the multi-target Inferno. There's the wall break. Absolutely beautiful right there. In goes the Barbarian King on the right-hand side. And then, that's right, you guys, Mass Hogs. And what really made the difference right here is the fact that Bashar knows that his Archer Queen is going to be the one to get to the Town Hall, and everybody else is going to avoid that poison bomb. Also a key we've talked about ever since the release of Town Hall 14. So patience, so much of this base is getting wiped out before the Hog Riders go down, but remember, they are pretty fast. We are just up to about a third of this base being wiped out, and yes, the Archer Queen is eventually going to find herself at the Town Hall and taking out the scatter shot on the right-hand side. So it feels like one of those Lalo attacks where so much gets done by the Sui heroes. This time it's a Queen Charge that gets crazy value. There she is on the Town Hall, and that is pretty much the sign that Bashar can start his Hog Riders in from, you ready there? The bottom left. Kind of surprised that they're going to roll in down there just because the right-hand side seemed like a great little spot where there were lots of defenses. But notice the Archer Queen is fine. She's going to take care of that corner by herself. Here come the Hog Riders down at the bottom left, and a Stone Slammer. Gotta love this right here. The king is done. The queen is actually going to survive the single target Inferno and wipe out more defenses and take out the defending Archer Queen. So little left for the Hog Riders to do that you could tell right here this was going to be a 3-star with only 2/3 of this base wiped out. The Stone Slammer looking healthy and continuing to work its way through those defenses. Another gold pass is going to go out to Bashar, and I ended up giving away 5 gold passes. I wanted to give away more, and I do have more to give away, but I need to see more 3-star attacks. Let's get in there and do more live streams like this where you guys can show off your skills, get a free gold pass, and perhaps get into a future YouTube video. Maybe I need to even copy some of these attack strategies and try them myself because they seem hugely successful. There it is, Bashar working on the last building is going to be 3 me for free. The clan, don't worry, don't bother to check it because it's pretty much dead at this point. But we will do another one in a future live stream. And again, congratulations to the 3 triplers here and Swirls and Batman, who also picked up 3 stars on my maxed out Town Hall 14 bases and earned fame and fortune in Clash of Clans. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know that I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there and make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to the people on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Galadon, your bases are terrible. Get some better bases. Make a real challenge.